This is a video documentation of how the spring is set up in this 2007 Corolla. I'm working on the driver side vehicle. So as you may have seen in the other videos, there are 5 springs. Let's go through them. So first of all, this is a cylinder and your brakes will go inside. So there is like a teeth and your brakes sit inside those. It's the same on both the sides. So the first spring, let's call the back one, the spring number 1, and we'll call this spring number 2, 3, 4, and then the last spring at the bottom, we'll call it 5. So the way the spring number 1 is set up, which is in the back, it's coming from the back, and then you should, let's see if you can find, yeah, the lip that you see, that's biting into the brake metal. So this is actually this lip belongs to the spring number 1, which is from inside, and then the other edge of the spring is hooked in this manner facing towards me. So when we install it back, we'll have, so this is the protruding link, the straight end of the spring. So the spring is leaning towards left, so we'll put one end here facing towards me, and the other end will be biting into the metal. So I think you got it. This lip right here, this actually for the first spring, this one. Now this is spring number 2. Spring number 2 seems to be a little bit extended. The one end is biting inside into the spring, which the end we cannot see actually. So it's like the spring number 1 and 2 are sharing the same hole here, and then the other end of this is biting into the lip of this tab, facing inside. So that's spring number 2. The spring number 3 and 4 are pretty straightforward. There's nothing much to it. Let's look at the spring number 5. Yeah, the spring number 5 seems to be of the same length, and they are biting inside the hole here, and yeah, there. So it's of the equal length, and again the end of the shoes fit inside this tab, the 2 ends. So there is like a space that goes inside and sit. So this is the spring configuration for 2003 to 2008 Toyota Corolla. And let's look at this mechanism here. So the teeth is biting into the tab, and the other end is just a straight, I cannot move it, so it's pretty straightforward. So that the tooth are on the right side, so that would be on the right hand side. And if you see these holes, they are as such, so it's pretty rusted. So it's time to replace the brake pads. Okay. So one additional thing that I forgot to mention is, so this pin, there is other side of the pin on the back side where this braking mechanism connects. This particular braking mechanism is connected down to the, so this piece gets connected to the brake, and the brake, the way the brake is slightly tucked in that space. So it's coming from the front. So this is the car's front, and it's coming like this, and it's connected to the bottom, and to the other side of the pin is where it's connected with the clip. So here's the This is the passenger side of Corolla. So the way we have here the same 5 springs. Spring number 1 hooking up and it is facing towards me. This is facing towards me and it goes in the back, and then this lip that's biting into the shoe metal is for the spring 1. For the spring 2, it sort of goes inside and hooks up on the back side of this shoes. So one end is on the back side, and then the end comes in and hooks it into this mechanism here, and it's facing down. So, and you see this has a little bevel. This it's upside, well, like convex. And then you have the 3 and 4, and of course the 5th spring is hooked left to right, and it is nicely tucked into this element here. And the brake line, handbrake line, is coming from my right, and it is being hooked to the piece on the left side. So again, you have the mechanism, this wheel mechanism, a wheel stopper mechanism on the front. On the back side you have the lever for the handbrake. So that's pretty much the opposite of that. Some of the things I did not clamp the brake line, and so there was a brake line leak when I was trying to remove it. So make sure you do that. Wear eye protection because it can spray you out. And then yeah, it's not quite easy as they show in the video. So get all the tools that you can need, the pliers and everything. So yep. So here is the close-up of the braking mechanism. So the wire comes in, it sits nicely on that part here, like that. Oops, you can see it. And then there are a few things that's written that's gonna come like that. So the one that's written will close up in this manner. So when you take off, you actually have to pull it out and probably flip. So, and this is how you will install. So you could see the way the handbrake it is. So you would want to install the same way. So the lettering, after you flip it, you want to see the lettering close up like that.